What is going on, everyone? Hope you're doing well, and welcome to another episode of the Misplay Mafia podcast. In this episode, we're here to talk about all the things that were revealed during the Pokemon Day Pokemon Presents. Then we'll have our highlighted misplay of the week, followed by our recap of the Seattle Regional Championship. And then we'll wrap things up by making predictions for the San Jose special event that's taking place this weekend. This is the first tournament that will be in the Ascended Heroes format, so very excited to make these predictions. I'm Matthew Jambois, Pokemon Professor, Captain of the Misplay Mafia, joined here by my friend, co-host, and co-captain, Austin DeJulian. Austin, how's it going, my friend?
Going good, going good. Had a good last week. Got to play a lot of poke on live, and then my kid turned 1, so
Crazy.
he had his first birthday. We had the family over for a birthday party. He screamed at the cake. He was not a fan of that, because my wife put him in a fun little outfit, and he was like, "What is going on?" He promptly conked out, fell asleep right after the party. He was exhausted. But yeah, no, it was a good weekend, and then we got to play some poke yesterday, which is always fun. But I am excited for Ascended Heroes format.
Yes, we're finally done with this long Phantasmal Flames format that is just, it's been rough. It's been fun, it's been rough. But good. Glad you're doing well. Yeah. You don't know this. Me and Jawan were up testing until 4 a.m. last night.
Good Lord.
Yeah, after we came back from Denny's and everything, Jawan came back and I think I built 2 more decks, still trying to figure out what I'm locking in for Houston. And then yeah, we were up till 4 a.m. just playing random crap. Just trying to
Nice.
whatever we thought had an idea or had legs, we built it.
It was I'm sure he's wanting you on that Sarah ledge.
No, he's actually letting me off the hook on this one for what he knows I tried it, so
That's fair.
Played it in Milwaukee. He knows I tried it. I think he's letting me go on it. But yeah, well then let's just go ahead and jump into today's topics. We've got a lot to talk about, a lot of really exciting things coming up that got announced on Pokemon Day this past Friday with that presents. Most of the stuff we're going to talk about, we're not going to cover everything. Like, I don't think we care about Pokemon Masters, EX, or Pokemon Go. Shout out to those people that do, but we're not them. But they announced some cool merchandise and some things that I really was hyped for. Some of the things that we made a prediction for that we'll recap from last week and talk about what we're really like most excited for. So the first thing that got announced literally right after the intro video, where I was almost right about my prediction of the creepy animatronic Pikachu coming back. I was so close. They did a CGI Pikachu this time. But the first thing that
got that as a win.
I think we count it, honestly, because I saw it and I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know. Missed the little robot though. But first thing got announced was this jukebox here. So right before the pod, I know you said, what is this? So I'm gonna explain it to you. What this is it is essentially a Game Boy that is like a Walkman almost. It's you put in the cartridges like you're putting in like the old Game Boy games, and they have the little scenes on them for the different locations, and it plays the music from that scene. So it's a very
kind of cool.
Yeah, very, and it's they have they have the red cartridges, and then they also have blue cartridges just for, people for whichever games you liked. It's a very unique item. I don't know if I would pick one up per se, but I mean, it's like if someone were to gift me one, I wouldn't be mad because I mean, it is a cool little thing. It's $70, which is a little steep, but it has like 27 different cartridges or something. Like, it's got a lot of pieces, man. But
yeah, that's super cool. Or you could just add $10 to that and go play in a regional, and I think that might be a little bit more fun.
True. Well, and it's not like you can't stream all the music on Spotify or something. Like
That
I don't know anybody who's gonna just carry this around and listen to the music. I
no,
mean,
it's definitely a collector item. Very
yeah,
cool that they're doing it. I don't know who asked for it, but very sick.
yeah. Oh, sorry. I just read the box. There's 45 cartridges, which just
Oh,
that's a lot of
that's
that's a lot of pieces, man.
I'm good.
I'd
Super
lose.
sick.
Yeah, super sick. I'm gonna pass on it. But you know
I was
what
got a
I'm
storage case.
yeah.
It's okay.
But you know what I'm not gonna pass on, and I'm mad.
Hmm.
I talked to Ellie right whenever these things went live. I had it pulled up in my cart on the Pokemon Center. But man, the
Oh yeah.
opening scene merch. Oh my gosh. So we saw this, it got announced at EUIC. They had the nice little display of it. I saw some pictures circling on Twitter about it. But this is the first time we've seen pictures, and it was you're able to purchase it on the Pokemon Center website. And it has the shirts, it's got deck boxes, sleeves, the playmat, the pin, the hat. There's also a hoodie if you like hoodies. There's a sweater if you're a sweater person. But it's all to recap the opening scenes from Red and Blue with the same, brown color scheme, and it just looks so clean.
Yeah, this is one of the few merch items I'm like actually really excited about. I don't think I copped any because I didn't know it already happened.
Yeah,
So
no,
I am late to the party, but I will try to pick something up
I know you.
later.
I know right now you can still buy the from what I have pictured here, you can still buy the shirt, you can buy the
Oh, then I'm
deck
good.
box, and you can buy
Nice.
the sleeves, but the playmat, the hat, and the pin are sold out.
Yeah, that tracks. That hat is clean.
Dude, like those were the playmat, the hat, and the pin were the three things I was wanting the most.
Yeah,
Like
those are super sick. But
hopefully,
really, really cool item.
yeah, hopefully some vendors have them at regionals or
Hmm.
something, and I can pick them up there because that hat, I definitely want that
Hmm.
hat. But next thing, talking about a prediction that we made was, will the GameCube games get a release date announcement? You said no. I said yes. And I was kind of right on this one. Not a official hard release date. But Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, which is one of the best Pokemon games to ever come out.
Hmm.
It's a sequel to Pokemon Coliseum. If you've never played that, you should definitely play that as well. Um, anyways, comes out in later this month. So Pokemon's trying to kill me is kind of where I'm at with this month.
Yeah, you definitely get a point for this because not only did you have a date that would come out, it's this month.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Everything cool. I just assume Pokemon won't do. This is gonna be really sick. I'm probably gonna pick this up. Actually, I love those games.
Yeah. Super fun. I remember playing it on the GameCube originally. One of my favorite games. I think I still have my disc somewhere, but it's scratched to high heavens. But for those of you that want to pick this up, it is from the Nintendo Switch online only. You have to have the expansion pack with their subscription service. And unfortunately, it's only on the Nintendo Switch 2 because it's with the GameCube version of the expansion pack. So if you haven't gotten a Switch 2 yet, the Pokemon Company is trying to make sure you get one real soon because we have Pokopia that is coming out
That's right.
next week, or actually later this week. It's the 5th. So yeah, it comes out
Hmm.
Thursday. And there was some Pokopia news. We got a new Rotom form announced, Mr. DJ Rotom, and the new Greet It with the chef Dente. I think it's Dente is his name.
Hmm.
Super cool to see that, like, you get to pick the music because this is like a wasteland island that we're rebuilding. So you get to pick your favorite tunes, and we see that there's more to this game than just building stuff. There's also like a cooking thing to attract other Pokemon. Dude, let me tell you, I don't know if you've seen it today, but a lot of reviews have been coming in. People are calling this game of the year already.
That's crazy. I don't believe that.
It is the highest ranked Pokemon game as far as like ratings go. It
It
is,
just looks like it gives Animal Crossing vibes, and people love Animal Crossing. So,
dude, it's Animal Crossing mixed with Minecraft and Pokemon. What is
yeah, you
there?
can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, what is there not to love about this game? Um, I know I'm super excited for it, but I think I'm gonna have to hold off on it because we do have Houston coming up,
Mhm,
and I will not prep for Houston if I play
correct.
this game. I told myself if I day two Houston, I'm buying this game immediately and playing it,
Mm.
and then Orlando will be just for fun
Yeah,
because
because Orlando is kind of like a rinse and repeat of Houston. Not much will change probably with like your deck choice or anything like that because you've already played it once. You could definitely have the downtime to play Pocopia.
yeah. Yeah, I got to get off of leaf green right now, man. I've been I've been grinding that too much. It's man, I just they're making me go broke this month, dude. We got
That's how they get you.
regionals, we got new games. This is absolutely wild. But speaking of new games and new things coming out, we did also get a release date for Pokemon Champions. If you're into the VGC scene, uh, it's coming out on the Nintendo Switch first, and then they'll do their mobile release. They didn't say when exactly it would come out. They just said that the Switch version is coming out in April. Uh, I don't know about you. I'm kind of hyped for this as someone who I've played the video games. I've got a cousin that is super into VGC, but I can't grind VGC and worry about the IVs, the EVs, all that stuff.
Mhm.
I know Mason loves to. I can't do that. But definitely excited for Champions because it looks like it's more accessible to people.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Wolfie, I would have zero knowledge of VGC. But thankfully, his videos are so in depth. Even though I have no idea anything about it, I've learned a lot just from watching those. This does look super fun. I don't know if I would ever go to a VGC tournament over TCG, but who knows? This could sway me. I'm definitely excited about it. Yeah, I maybe we'll have to get Mason to coach us because I don't know what to do
That
at all.
that'd be some good content though, especially if champions with the layout champions have a VGC person coach some TCG noobs like how to.
Literally have no idea.
Yeah, I know nothing about it other than like my whole strategy whenever I play Pokemon and like I'm battling is if it doesn't do damage, I'm not doing that attack.
Hmm.
So yeah, super excited. I know that the layout and everything, it looks like it's going to be user friendly for people. I did see some things too. This is wasn't shown in the presents, but came out a little bit afterwards. It will have a battle pass with it. It has a paid and a free battle pass. Getting you some different currencies, things like that. Then there's also some storage limits based off of if you play the free version, if you pay for it. I think Pokemon's really trying to milk their VGC players for recurring payments because
They should.
I mean they get us. I mean
Well,
every set they get us for recurring payments. VGCs they just buy the game once and they're fine.
yeah, I
There's
definitely thought when Live came out, they should have had. Well, now I have every card, so it doesn't matter anymore. But what Live came out like what 3 years ago,
yeah
somewhere around there.
somewhere
I thought they should have had like a paid battle pass, like because I would have thrown money at it. Because with Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, I mean, I was staying up 3 a.m. buying eBay codes, entering them all in, hoping I would get something or I would smash on that. They had that like auction trade thing in the game where like yeah, you could get your Tapu Lele for 48. I don't remember whatever packs it was something crazy, and
Guardian Rising
cards.
packs.
Yeah, cards are worth like packs, and as soon as live came out, I was like, oh cool, like it'll be pay to win. I'm cool with that. I'll pay the money. I want the cards, but no, it will literally. I'm fine with it. If it's pay to, I mean, you can't really pay to win those games. It's just pay to unlock stuff quicker.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, good players are always going to end up winning in whatever game it is, but I'm all for. I don't want to grind. let me
No,
buy stuff.
they said that's kind of like I said, I was talking with my cousin who's big into the VGC stuff, and that's kind of what I told him. I was like, honestly, if it's paying so that I don't have to sit there and go beat up 20 billion Pokemon, like with a certain Pokemon to raise this certain stat, but I could spend $5 and max out that stat, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
spend that $5 just to max out that stat,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna go play go play the actual game.
Yep.
So I think this is very, very healthy for VGC. Just for an entry point for new people. New format. I mean, the formats that they could do in Champions now is crazy with the mixing mechanics. With like you have Dynamax versus Mega Evolutions one format, and then like Z moves only format. Things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm very excited to see what this does for VGC. And we all know if one side of Pokemon grows, the other side tends to grow. And TCG's been growing a ton already. So
Sure.
just means that we're gonna have to get some bigger venue halls, I guess.
I'm down for it. More people, more fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Um One thing that got announced that they did not talk about at all is this picture right here. So this picture came from the end of a TCG clip. They showed different eras of cards. It started off with just the regular Pikachu, then it went to base set Hollow Charizard, then like level X's, the crystals, all the way up GX's, EX's, everything up until it says the future is near or is here, something like that. And we see this Mew and Mewtwo. And that's all TCG got from this Pokemon Day Presents. Austin, what's your takes on this?
Dude, I literally think that they didn't know what to do, and they just threw something on like a stock image and put some energy symbols around them. I don't know. It probably means we have a new type of format coming, or I don't know, maybe GXs, or I don't know, something cool. But we're not gonna see it for 2 years, so or at least a year, and we probably won't get information on it until Worlds.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I mean,
so I've seen
I mean, I
different theories about this. Some people are saying it might be a new mechanic. We see all the energies around, we see the different energies around Mewtwo and Mew. So could be new mechanic. But then I've also seen some people say that this is just a new rarity, more of like a chrome pearlescent type rarity. Kind of like how we've had rainbow rares in the past, things like that. I'm not sure what I think of this, honestly. Until we get more information, this image kind of scares me. Honestly, like the Mew just really doesn't look right. The Mewtwo's fine, but the
yeah,
Mew just, I don't know. I'm not a
looks
fan.
like lime green saturated.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not a big fan of the design. But there was one good thing about this is that it said that whatever set this is, whether it be a 30th anniversary set or whether this is like a new mechanic, new rarity, whenever we get these cards, it will be releasing around the world in every region, Japan, US, Asia, wherever, everywhere on the same day.
Yeah, global release is coming. I'm super excited. You don't have to watch city leagues and try to figure out what to do. You just get cards at the same time. Uh, Really, really pumped about that. That we're gonna be all together. Hopefully, it's not just set; it's every set moving forward, and they're not just baiting us. But no, that's super exciting for sure.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's a one set and one time only.
Probably.
I wish we could be in the same format as Japan. They get sets like what every 6 weeks, basically. They get a new set, something like that, or
Mhm.
every other month. It's wild. It's crazy how often they get sets, and then like their sets make up one of our, or two of their sets make up one of ours. Um, and so yeah, we play format. They play in formats that we don't even get with some of these
Yeah,
cards. So I think it would be cool.
different cards, best of one. They're living in a different world over there for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going and playing in like a Champions League one day though, just to experience it.
Oh, I bet it'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
That'd be really, really cool.
yeah. Maybe one day I'll make it across the ocean and go
Do
play.
it.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
All right.
And to wrap up our Pokemon Day discussions, it would not be talking about Pokemon Day without the biggest reveal. That was the very last thing that we saw at the end of the Pokemon Day, and that is Pokemon Winds and Waves. Gen 10 has been officially announced. We got to see a little bit of the island that we'll be exploring. The graphics in it just look gorgeous. I'm super pumped. There even is going to be, we get to explore underwater in this game. And catch Pokemon underwater, so that's going to be super cool. Excited to see how that looks. We didn't get many. We don't know what the region name is or anything like that. We know it's coming out in 2027, so I'm sure we'll be getting periodically updates and different trailers about that. But what we did get is the new starters. So we have Pombon, Brout. Is that it's Brout, right? Yep.
Yep.
And then Gekwa. And I'm gonna say this right now before I even let you speak. Gekwa has my heart. Gekwa is, I don't care if it is Sobble 2.0. Gekwa is beautiful, and she will be a water poison type.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
That's fair.
So which start are you picking?
Probably Pombon.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever picked a water starter after Squirtle. Like I literally done like any of them.
not even Mudkip, bro.
Nah, Blaziken, dog.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Shoot, even Sceptile or whatever, Sceptile, that thing was tight. I think Brown's cool. It always matters about their evolutions for me. But obviously, if we're gonna be living in water, the fire guy might not be a good choice. He's probably gonna get run over, so I'll be quickly looking for an electric Pokemon, lightning type somewhere.
I don't know the color scheme. One of the types you said you hope that you see was fire electric, and his color scheme almost looks like it. Ellie said that he looks like Palmy, like the same color as Palmy. So it's like, well, could be our first fire electric type.
I'll be happy with that. It probably won't happen. I think you're right about the water poison. That's pretty sick. Now I'm thinking about it.
I mean, it just looks like it's up to something. Like it just looks like there's some type of, I don't know. I can't explain. I just get poison vibes from it. But I love the fact that it's like a leopard gecko, which is like one of my favorite reptiles ever. So I'm definitely hyped that it. We got it. I am a little bummed that it is another water lizard. It would have been cool if I don't think we have a grass lizard.
Sceptile. Is that a lizard?
But does that count?
It's got a tail.
I guess.
Trico was a gecko.
I mean, I guess that's true, but yeah,
the closest we got.
I think that's the closest we got. But anyway, so I think it would have been cool to have another one. Feel like we've gotten plenty of grass birds, but as well.
I think it's gonna be fighting though, from what Jawan said and from what I've been looking. It might be a grass fighting, which is cool.
I could see it. I saw a thing talking about because everyone's expecting this is taking place in like Indonesia and things like that. And there's some birds that are very commonly used for fighting. Like they do a lot of like chicken fight and stuff like that. And it's this black bird that has really strong legs. And what's kind of like the most prominent feature on Brout is
that dude be kicking for sure.
He definitely be kicking. So
yeah,
definitely think we got another grass fighting on our hands, which is a little bit of a bummer since we did just have Hisui and Decidueye. But
that's fine.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah,
It's a 10th gen. They're running out of options. They need more types.
yeah. Super hyped about these games. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get to see the legendaries, like the box legendaries for it. They did like a one scene where they like showed the air and then they showed the water like to end it. Like there was absolutely nothing else there. And I was like, oh, are we going to get to see them? And then it just went to black. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, pretty rough. I want to see the rest of the Pokemon. We didn't see any other region Pokemon, just these. So
No,
that's
we
what I'm
did.
more
We
excited
did.
about.
We saw a couple.
No, I'm talking about the new Pokemon,
Oh, the new
like from
Pokemon.
Gen 10. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's like
yeah,
new
yeah.
Gen 10 of their like region. Yeah, I know we saw like Wailords and shit, but
Yeah, no, these are the only Gen 10 Pokemon that we've seen. I mean, if we're going based off of size of like normal generations, we can expect probably around another 100 to 130
mm.
new Pokemon, um, which would be super sick, super cool. I always love the new games, regardless of how bad they might be. Cough, cough, Sword and Shield.
Whoa, you didn't like going big?
The story,
Gigantamax was sick.
Gigantamax was fine. Gigantamax reminded me of like almost like they were trying to do like a Z move Mega Evolution
Oh, it's
combined
exactly what it was.
type
Yeah.
thing. That was fine. The story in Sword and Shield was just garbage. Like
Yeah,
I
it
did not
wasn't great.
I did not care about any of the characters. It was rushed and choppy. It was just fine. Like you know, you see those things like it's a pick one and you remove it from existence. It would be Gen 8. Gen 8 would be my pick.
Dang. I
I'm
probably would pick the last one, honestly.
what?
I picked Scarlet and Violet.
Okay, why?
Uh, I don't know. I didn't like the start. I really hated last year or the last game starters because I didn't vibe with any of them. It was the first game where I was like, I don't want to pick any of them.
Yeah,
Like I didn't like Fire Alligator or whatever he was,
I can't.
Crocodile,
I,
and then Meowscarada was not for Pokemon players. It was for a different crowd. And then what was Quaquaval?
yeah.
That's just a meme Pokemon. That shouldn't have been a starter. That should have been like a random side guy. So yeah, probably that one for me. But these are promising.
Yeah.
I'm looking at. I like this picture of him. This picture of him looks good. In the game, I was like, oh, I don't like these guys.
It,
Like when they showed the video. But this looks clean.
yeah,
Looks
they
good.
they definitely had to grow on me. Like I had to stare at
Mhm.
them. Like when they first showed them, I kind of was like, "That's not real." You know, like that's not a
Yeah.
real Pokemon. Or man, they look rough. But
Mhm.
the more that I've stared at them, and the more I've like been exposed to them, like you know what, they actually are pretty solid.
Yep.
So definitely excited to have them, to be able to journey with them and enjoy the games. But all right, I think that wraps up on Pokemon Day. Any other? Is there anything else I missed?
Nah, I think that was it.
Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and move on to my personal favorite segment of the week, misplay of the week. All right, today's misplay of the week comes from our dear friend Leah. And Austin, you're a guy that loves to bling out your decks, aren't you?
Oh, I do. I do enjoy playing. Once I know what I'm playing, it's a max rarity angle from right there for sure.
Yeah, but have you build the decks before with the base rarities, then you go and upgrade them, right? You've done that before.
Yeah, most of the time, like you can't afford it at first. You're not sure if it's the deck for you, so you don't want to get too crazy. Once you lock in, you're like, all right, I don't need this regular Zorua. I need in Zorua IR. Something snazzy.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what our friend Leah had happen. She found her deck that she's gonna play in Houston. She was over there. She was practicing. She was actually in a challenge practicing her deck for Houston, and she had just upgraded her Pheasantipity EX to the full art version. So she went from the base version, that normal black card, to now she's got this very vibrant pink card right there on her bench.
Beautiful
And
card.
Leah was getting steamrolled, unfortunately. in a match and was looking at her hand, just trying to keep up pace. And she would go and she would attack and like do her turns, all while she forgot that she had not flipped the script to help her with her draw power and with her hand, because she forgot that she upgraded the card and did not recognize it.
And it wasn't just one time, right?
Oh no, this was multiple times that this happened. This was I believe when she told me about her misplays, I believe she told me it was about 2 or 3 turns that she realized every time she could have flipped the script and elected not to because she did not recognize the card on her bench.
Yeah, it's hard in real life. The card's not glowing green, or like pulsing or whatever. Whenever it's live, it's hard to remember to use those abilities.
Yeah, so definitely recommend that if you are going to a major, going to a tournament, play with the rarity that you're gonna play with for the event beforehand while you're practicing, so that you do get exposed to what your cards do and what they look like.
Also, ability counters, really helpful. If it's a coin or whatever, keep it on top of your Pokemon, flip it over whenever you've used it, so that way you know. So that way, whenever you're checking, all right, what else can I do? You see that coin, you're like, oh, okay, wait, hold on, I can do something real quick.
Yeah, either that or make sure you remove them in between turns too, because
that too.
I'm really bad about, I'll leave them there for the whole turn. Like I'll pass my turn and I'm watching my opponent, just forgetting that I've got coins everywhere. But yeah, especially if you're playing like Dango or in Zoroark, whenever you've coin bonused or traded, it's really good just to mark off, hey, I've already done this for your turn. Saves you some penalties too for doing extra things. So yeah, definitely get you some coins or some type of markers. If you need a 3D printed, get them. The Etsy has some really cool ones. They're super cheap. Just get you something that marks, hey, I've done this for my turn. But if you have a misplay that you want featured onto the podcast, feel free to tell us the story in the comments, or you can private message the Misplay Mafia, and you might be featured in the next episode of the Misplay of the Week. We're always looking for new stories to tell during this segment, and we would love to feature you.
And it's to get better, by the way. Just so everybody's like, oh, people are just going to make fun of me. No. Like, Leah's mistake literally could be me next week, but hopefully I can remember my coins or whatever now.
Absolutely. Yeah, the best way you learn is by calling out your mistakes and realizing what you could have done better. Mm-hmm. But moving on, we are here to recap the Seattle Regional Championships that just happened this past weekend. Unfortunately, we record this on Sunday night or Monday night. Sorry, how to know my days. And we do not have all the deck list and the data left. So this is going to be kind of a quick segment for us to just kind of talk about. Definitely want to shout out some people too, and just kind of look at the meta for how this tournament broke down. So in this tournament, there was 2,231 masters, based off the numbers I found off of Arcanine. So what was really cool about this tournament was, and I'm not sure, I can't wait to hear more about it, but the TCG players had their own hall. So normally VG, Go, TCG, all of us are all in the same room. You hear all the noises from Pokemon Go doing the, it's annoying. But that was not the case here. The stream area and all the VG players and all the Go players were in a different room from the TCG players, which I think is pretty cool because it helped. It helps the game grow, and we see that we could keep seeing the growth of how big these events are just becoming. Well, it looks like Austin's pulling up something here.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if Limitless Labs has. It's got a lot of info. It's got a lot of info. The Labs does.
I didn't see deck list though. I was able to see
Labs will have it, but Limitless won't.
the Slabs have it because whenever I checked earlier, they didn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
No. Well, and honestly, it could have like posted recently. I'll send it to you.
it could have. Awesome.
I got you. I got you.
While we're getting this, I do want to send a huge congrats and shout out to one of our local guys, Malachi. Malachi flew from here all the way to Seattle. Kind of had his back up against the wall day one. I kept watching him. Was 3-1-2 at one point. Managed to win it out and make day two. And in day two, had an incredible run. Actually ended up making top 126. So huge congratulations to him. He should be proud of himself. We're proud of him. He definitely is one of the best guys for us to test against. And just can't wait to see all the great things that he keeps doing with the game.
Yeah, Big Dub's excited that he's going to Houston with all of us, so he can tell me all my matchups, and I don't have to worry about it. No, but no, it's always super cool when someone local does really well. So good shit, Malachi. Good job. Good job.
Absolutely. Yeah, let me get this here because yeah, this is new. This was not here whenever I was getting everything ready today.
God, I can't, some of these top 8 decks gets me excited.
Let's see. Let me just Austin talk about something so I can get this.
Oh, I got you. Just first off, out of the top 8, we had 3 Mega Kangaskhan Absol decks, which I had to win the tournament, and I was wrong, unfortunately. But shout out Truin Tran for his Charizard Noctowl list, taking down the entire regional. I mean, I thought that deck was dead. Apparently, it's not. That was a Charizard Noctowl and a Charizard Pidgeot making top 8. Julius also on Charizard, so 2 Zards in the top 8. A Joltik box making top 8, and never thought that would happen. And then rounding out the last 2 spots, we have a Gardevoir from Bodie Robinson, and then Raging Bolt, Ogerpon, David Andrews. I hate this deck so much, but they find a way every time. Runs a battle cage. This guy, props to him for the run. Super sick.
Yeah.
We're not gonna like go too deep into this because again, our tournament in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
18 days.
In 18 days is a Ascended Heroes format. So, you know, props to all these people, but there's nothing really crack here. Just some like fun things to point out, like Alakazam almost made top 8. They got a top 16. So that's always fun. I also see a very high placing Slow King deck. It got 37th. So whenever you see things like that, it's just really exciting.
Yeah. It's crazy how like even this late in the format, like Slow King can still make top 64. Seeing a lot of Absol box just plaguing this top.
Yeah.
Which is a deck that I really thought was not a thing. So Absol box proving that it is it does have a place in this meta. We had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them just in the asymmetrical top cut. And then there's just several down here as well in the top 64. What is this? Iron Hands Magneton? Hold on,
I saw that.
I was just Miraidon.
Yeah.
Why are we classifying this as something different?
Nah, they play Magneton.
Well, yeah, but like, is this not just Miraidon?
Yeah, it's just Miraidon.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, super cool. See a Crustle somehow squeaked its way into top 32. Yeah, like you said, this format's kind of dead to us now. It was fun while it lasted. We never actually went to a majors in this format, believe it or not. It's been that long since we've been on the road.
Yeah.
Because the last we went to Milwaukee, and Milwaukee was right after Mega Evolutions became legal, so we skipped
Mhm.
all of Phantasmal Flame, which I think is okay. I do gotta take a peek at this bolt list though. Everybody, look at how great this list looks. Oh, we got a battle cage. Okay, okay. This looks like fun. I'm only doing this to
Wild.
I'm only doing this to annoy Austin.
That's crazy. There were five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Grimmsnarls in top 32. That's a deck that I thought would be more popular, so that's more than I thought would make top 32. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, 1 Guardy, 2 Guardies in top 16. That's not normal. They're still trying to figure out their Absol matchup, which is not good.
Yeah. And we did have a prediction for the over or under of Dragapult decks being in top cut, whatever the top cut was. I set the bar at 2, and I feel like 2 was pretty solid of a bar.
Yeah.
You took the under, I took the over, and it was the under. Only one Dragapult made it to the top cut. It was Mr. Andrew Hedrick.
Yep.
Which I feel like is a solid, very solid deck. Very, very. If
Yeah.
anyone was gonna get it up there, it would have been him.
Yeah, very funny. He one of his stream matches, they'll put your accolades, and they ask the player what accolades they put on there, and I don't think he put any of his regional wins or his NAIC win.
Yeah, he literally put like
Uh,
top 32, top 64s. I was like, this man is decorated
yeah,
in accolades,
5. I think he's a 5-time regional winner.
something like that. I mean, he's getting close to Azul for sure.
Yeah, at least
And
3. At least 3.
yeah, at least 3. And this dude just wanted to put top 64, top 32s. This is accolades.
Yeah.
Which is wild. But cool thing about True Win Tran is that before this win, I believe like looking at his accolades, he only had a top 128.
Nice.
Um
That's awesome.
yeah, so this was a huge huge win for him. He won it. I don't know if you watched the finals or not, but I did watch the finals between him and Grant, and he 2-0'd Grant. And
Nice.
it was he won very convincingly. Poor Grant has yet to get his dub, his regional dub, but it's coming. He's been a finalist I think 3 or 4 times now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Super good player and super consecutive. So yeah, I'm sure he's gonna have no issue getting a Worlds invite, and
absolutely.
so close to the victory.
Yeah. So excited to see kind of what goes on from there. Let's see. Moving on to, I wanted to take a look because one thing that I was a little shocked by was kind of the breakdown of the meta percentages from day 1 to day 2. So here's the day 1 graphic that we have, and I'm still a little surprised that Dango's not number 1. Just like it is the best like all around deck. Everybody loves the 2 prize beat stick deck. It's the simplest thing to pilot. But we see Dragapult took the number 1 spot. Guardy's still there at number 3. Charizard. We see Mega Absol Box, and then in Zoroark, making that number 6 spot. Which isn't too unpredictable. I feel like if I would have said, pick the 6 decks that would be on the graphic, this definitely would have probably been the 6. Maybe not the Charizard Pidgeot. I think I would have gone Charizard Noctowls, which is what Truin was actually playing. So a little bit interesting that Charizard Pidgeot is still so popular.
Yeah, that's my preferred way to play Charizard. But hey, I could be wrong, and I know that Dawn's Art or whatever with the owls is got a lot of traction, and I don't know, it's cool. I, it'll be here for another month, so everybody enjoy your Charizard while you can. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's definitely. I don't see it like. I mean, we'll talk about uh, was it San Juan, the special event?
San Jose.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I don't think Zard's gonna win again.
Yeah.
I think this was the fluke.
This was
Well,
the just the one lucky run for it. But
that's right.
take a look at what happens with the day 1 to day 2. Dango had a better conversion rate than Dragapult did, actually taking over the number 1 spot. And then we see Absolbox converted better than Charizard. And then Zoroark disappeared and Grimmsnarl took its place.
Yeah, Grimmsnarl had a 29% conversion rate. You love that number. And then Gardevoir was right behind. As far as like the big decks, Grimmsnarl at 29, Gardevoir at 28. And then yeah, all our other homies at like 22, 20, 18. Uh, that doesn't surprise me about Gardevoir. I feel like it always has pretty good conversion, but you, I don't remember exactly what the conversion was for Cerulege in Milwaukee, but you take a deck that everybody plays and it has like a really high like play rate because it's fun and blah blah blah, and then boom, it's not the most converted because people think it's easy to play and it's easy to pilot, but it's not, and there's more lines. And Dragapult Dusknoir is a deck like that, so I'm not shocked that it got passed up. Because I
Yeah.
don't think, while there were good players playing it, I don't think they were all like that. Wasn't like their focus for sure. And the top cut shows that as well. It's like if you look at like the top 64, like how many Dragapults there were.
Yeah. Going back to your Cerulege conversion rate, back to Milwaukee, because that was the regional that it really just popped off at. Cerulege only had a 14% conversion rate.
Yep, that tracks. I
Yeah.
guess on that, I feel good about that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely wild. While meanwhile, like Gardevoir stays at its 20% conversion rate.
hmm
So really crazy. And then like what's even wild is like looking back at Milwaukee, this is the tournament where Tor debuted Mega Absol Box
hmm
and it had a 51% conversion rate.
Yeah, I think it was like the week of. He was like, "This is the deck I'm playing. I have to play this deck."
Absolutely.
It
And
was
he
a
he and he
yeah,
le-
yeah,
and
that's
he
what it was.
leaked it. He gave a whole master class on his
hmm
deck the week of the tournament and still did fantastic with it. Went on to win Las Vegas with it.
hmm
Um Absolutely just insane. Insane deck. But Seattle is come and gone. Phantasmal format is officially over, and now we move on to the Ascended format that I know we have been itching to play. We get the introduction of Pokepads. Get a couple of new archetypes if you want to play Mega Dragonite. I know we've got some local guys that are trying to make it work. Joltik box gets a big buff with Pikachu's light ball. Um, you've got my Zard box that I love to death, but it's not good. But the Mega Charizard Y that comes out, so that Charizard can now have sniping, bench sniping potential. Um, Overall, kind of a mid set, except for the fact of those Pokepads. And it is absolutely wild to me that a common card is $8 because nobody can pull it.
Yep, I bought mine early.
Yeah.
Pull
Yeah.
the trigger.
I went to a card
I saw
show.
four.
How
Oh,
about
go ahead, go ahead.
I went to a card show this weekend. And I would just went around to every table asking for Pokepads, and one vendor had just sold 2 of them right before I walked up, and then one vendor had one, but for $8. Luckily I was able to make some trades to get it instead of paying $8 for a common card. But and
Yeah.
then I guess kind of a cool story. I like to, so I treat Japanese cards like a proxy because we can't play with them. But I walked up to a booth asking for the Pokepads, and the dude that was right beside me at the booth had just opened up a box of Perfect Order, and his full art from the box was the Pokepad. So he
Ooh.
sold me his full art Pokepad for $5, and I was like, I can't play with it, but man, it's pretty, and I'll use it as a proxy. It's better than writing on an energy card for my
No, they
place.
look really good.
Yeah. So get your Pokepads, everybody. If you haven't yet, you're already behind. Do not wait until you're in the venue. If I see people waiting until they're in the venue to buy some Pokepads, you're cooked. You're already cooked.
They're gonna be like $15 or something.
Oh, well,
They're
I
gonna be
mean, they're
crazy.
gonna be crazy, but guess what? They're gonna be sold out.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I
I mean, there's
mean,
just some people. I mean, some people don't have access to product. Like they literally can't get product,
yeah.
and they wait till regionals to get stuff, and it's gonna be real rough for them for sure. But Matthew, here's the question, because I thought about this while I was looking at all the decks on my left. What do you think is going to be highest placing Pokepad list for San Jose?
Pokepadless. Okay.
Like, what deck will have Pokepad, and what's the highest placing?
What deck will or will not? Every deck's gonna have
Will
Pokepad.
have it.
Dude, every deck's gonna have
Yeah, but
Pokepad.
like, I don't know.
Um that's a tough one. Um
There's a new deck on the horizon that I'm thinking of that gets really, really good with Pokepads.
I mean, is it not, I'm gonna say Grim.
Okay,
I've got,
mine's very close to that. I was thinking of Frost Last Monkey Dory.
and I could see that. I could see that. I mean, I know you've play tested it and you know it's pretty good, but I think Grim just gets really stupid strong with Pokepads. So I'm excited to I'm hoping to see that deck pop off.
Yeah, definitely be cool. I think this will be a niche little time where it'll be good, and then maybe rotation will be bad again. Not bad, but definitely not bad by any means, but not like a top tier deck. But this
Brother, what are you talking
month
about?
of
What? Hold on.
nah,
Whoa,
it's
whoa,
not
whoa,
gonna be
whoa,
good.
whoa, whoa, hold on. I gotta stop this conversation real fast. What are you talking about?
It's
It
not gonna be
gets
that
the
good.
most broken stadium. And we still have Candy in format. That's going to be the most aggressive deck in format.
Just looking at city leagues, it's just not that great. Your Gordo or your Dragapult matchup's still not good.
Sure.
I don't know.
I
So if you have
definitely
a
think
bad
of.
Dragapult matchup, kind of like
I
I don't
think
know.
I think it becomes one of the big three post rotation. I think it
Okay.
joins. I think it joins a big three.
You think it beats Lucario? No.
If they brick.
Yeah. So that's already two. And then hey, your friend Mewtwo with his spiders. They're weak to spiders. Go ahead and win that matchup too. Um,
True.
it's just not. It's just. But I do think right now it can be good. I think right now for this month it's a really good deck, and I think like even putting a 1 Mega Frostlass in there. Yeah, I think that deck will pop off. That's gonna be my winner for the event.
Okay.
Frostlass, Monkey Doy, or Grimmsnarl. That's what
Okay.
I'm picking to win.
I think I'm going to pick. You know, I gotta say, I think you're wrong, and I
Okay.
think I think that Dawnzard was not just a fluke.
Okay. Okay.
Mexico loves Charizard. They love,
They
like,
do.
LA loves
They do love
Charizard,
Charizard.
dude.
Yeah.
So I think Dawnzard takes it, especially with Pokepads, being able just to pad for an owl or anything like that. I think they'll be fine.
Okay. Okay. I was close. I won the last one, technically.
Yeah,
Wait, what did you pick to win Seattle?
Dango.
Oh, brother. Cooked.
Yeah,
Golly.
I got burnt on that one. Looking back at it, I should have not picked Dango, but
It's all right. We can't win them all. That's
no,
fine.
no. What even was the high? Let me see. What was the highest place in Dango?
Like top 32.
Yeah, no,
I don't think you got
no,
top 16.
no. Top 34. We got 34th.
Oof.
So top 64. Dude, that's. Oh no, I lied. I missed one. Sorry, Joshua McRae. Yeah, no, they got 28th. So it is top 32.
Okay. Mhm.
Still, yeah, I got cooked. You were in the finals at least. But
Yeah, but then I had 3 chances too. I had 3 of them make top 8.
yeah.
We tried.
Now let me ask you this.
Okay.
Highest placing Joltic box.
Top
That
32.
you think top 32?
I don't even know if it's gonna get top 32.
Man,
I don't know.
I
That
think
deck sucks.
I think we see some in Top Cut because dude, like the light ball just fixes a lot of different issues with it. And with Dragapult being on the down low, I could just see it. I could see it happening.
Dragon Ball being on the down low, but it was the highest meta share
Okay,
in Seattle.
sure, but I'm talking about as far as win rate. I'm talking about as far as win rate.
Okay. Let me. I'm changing. It's top 64.
Okay,
That's where I'm putting it.
I'm gonna put it in Top Cut. Whatever the
Okay.
cut may be, I'm gonna say there's gonna be a Joltic box in Top Cut.
Okay.
Very hot take.
What is there? I mean, they do have a good matchup in the Dragapult. It's 55. It was 55% win rate in Seattle.
Oh, see, and it gets better.
It's favored.
And now they one shot the Dragapults too.
Yeah, you gotta find your. I don't know. We'll see. I hope it does well. But I doubt it.
We'll just have to see.
Mm.
But all right. Well, you got anything else you want to say either about San Jose or Seattle or Pokemon Day, anything of the sort?
No, just if everybody's grinding for whatever event you're going to, just remember that someone is grinding harder than you, and you need to put more reps in. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have anything. That was it.
I mean, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. If you wanna compete with the top level players, you gotta put in level player work. And
Mhm.
I saw a thing that was like, you know, me and you, like we got other jobs than just playing poke, but so that means we got to put in even more work because we got to get to their level and then beat them as well. So
That's right.
so you don't get nowhere if you don't put in work. That
Mhm.
goes out to all the mafia and everybody listening. But thank you guys so much for listening. And if you want to stay up to date with us or the mafia, just make sure you're following us on X at misplay_mafia, Austin at DigiDonutsPoke, and myself at Daunted Break. You can find us over on Spotify or on YouTube. As well, make sure you leave us a like, a follow, comment, let us know what you're enjoying, let us know what we could do better on, and make sure you leave us about your misplays. We would love to hear them and maybe feature them on the podcast. But make sure you tune in every Tuesday for a new episode of the podcast so you don't miss a moment of the misplays. And we will see you guys next week.
Hi.